public speaking skill. Show me screens, show me screens. Everyone say it for me. Enunciate. Enunciate. So enunciating is when you're forming and speaking every word really clearly. Like you're trying to be really crisp. Every word, I can tell the difference between each and every word. And that sounds like a no-brainer. Yeah, Mrs. Copes, I know I should make it clear when I'm speaking. But again, people get nervous. They get overwhelmed because there's too much to focus on, and this goes out the window. And it really makes a difference, especially to combat the issue of judges not being able to hear your argument. If judges can't hear your argument, they can't vote for your argument, right? So being aware of the muscles in your mouth and trying to really focus on is every single word clear and distinct. So it's also sometimes called articulating, but the opposite is mumbling. And I am really guilty of being a mumbler. I've driven my mom nuts my whole life that she's like, Emma, stop mumbling. And when I'm teaching, I'm a little more focused on it. Hold on, focus. But when I am just talking to somebody I know, I don't focus on it as much. So you should try and focus on it. Be careful of overdoing it. Watch what I'm doing right now. This is an awkward amount of enunciating, okay? There is a sweet spot. We want you to be able to hear every single word, and focus, but we also don't want it to be weird and awkward. So, especially if you're reading or talking fast, you really need to hyper-focus on your pacing, and your projecting, and your enunciating. For those of you that were absent yesterday, it's going to be really important that you go watch the videos for yesterday's vocab when you have time, because you missed some important stuff. Okay, so here's a good example. This is from Star Trek. This is Benedict Cumberbatch, and he's going to enunciate almost to the point of like, it's like right up to the line of being too much, but you can make out every single word.
A remnant of the time long past. Genetically engineered to be superior so as to lead others to peace in a world at war. But we were condemned as criminals, forced into exile. For centuries we slept, hoping when we awoke things would be...
So, do you see there, every single word? Usually I have to watch stuff with closed captioning, and I don't have to with that one. Just to get this stuck in your head and to prove to you that it really is so important and that people really don't do it enough, I have a funny story to tell you, and I have pictures to go along with it, okay? So this is my crazy little Italian mom, and I love her little old lady fro, she's had it my whole life. She is hard of hearing, so she literally wears hearing aids, and we always make fun of her for how much she can't hear. Like, we'll mess with her and be like, right? We'll make her think that her hearing aid is off or whatever. So, but she is always on the quest to find the perfect phone. And about every 3 or 4 months, I get a call from her. I just got the most recent one, like last month. And the call goes like this: Emma, say the Pledge of Allegiance. And the reason why she does that is because I am our family's mumbler. And she's testing her new special deaf person phone. Will this be the one that we can finally hear all the words that people are saying? So then she makes me say the Pledge of Allegiance to see if she can actually hear or not. And I told her 13 years ago, when I first started teaching Enunciate, I told her that I made her part of the vocab lesson, and she got very excited, and she went around her house and took pictures of every single one of her special deaf people phones to try and get it stuck in your head how important enunciating is, and people don't do it enough. So here's one of them, and here's another one, and here's another one, and then this is her little sign she made you. Remember to articulate, which is enunciate. Those are synonymous, because some people don't hear well. And even if they do hear well, you should still really overdo it. And then there's a little video. This was at her birthday several years ago. My dad bought her a very fancy deaf person pair of headphones, and she was very excited. And she was like, Emma, record for your debaters so they remember. So here we go, my crazy little fun mom.
It says hear better. And the best way for a person who doesn't hear well, and mind the hat, it's my birthday, okay? The little kids told me, but they have is if you enunciate.
Speaking and forming your words clearly. Do you like how she just ignores me? She's like, yeah, whatever.
Lips.
Because am I a mumbler?
This is what you need to remember. A person who doesn't hear well hears with their brain, not with their ears. The brain connects to the ears. So they are looking at your lips. You want to be able to see.
See the mumbling.
Don't.
So from the woman who taught me, now you know better.
And one more thing, don't talk when you're talking to a person because and they can't hear you.
Yay, enunciating! It's true though, like if you block your mouth, it makes it way harder for the sound waves to travel, plus they can't see your lips. So that being said, everyone go ahead and think about the you try box, and we're gonna do our second vocab. You're good, Scarlett.